with a few random thoughts about mother and mother love. The first thing is, it seems to me that we do the wrong thing at birthdays. We give the, as it were, the child, the person whose birthday is, we give him or her a present. And I think this is completely the wrong way around. They were given the present of birth, of life, by their mother. And I think that on your birthday, you shouldn't be getting a present. You should be giving your mother a present and thanking her for having given you life, you know, and nurtured you and so forth. It's a time to thank the mother. Not a time to get a present, but a time to give a present. And your friends shouldn't give you a present. They should give your mother a present and your father and say, but particularly the mother, and say, thank you, I'm giving this present to thank you for giving us the present of this friend. You see, it's all round the wrong way. The mother should be getting the present. Doesn't that make sense? You don't need a present on your birthday. The mother, as it were, doesn't need a present, but should be given thanks. Now, let's look at this one. A woman the other day, having all sorts of trouble, who at the mere thought of a mother goes off into negativity, into reversal, into hatred. I said, but look, what do you want your husband to do when you're off like that? When you're putting out all this negativity and abuse to him? She said, I want him to love me, open his heart, comfort me, give me all this love. You see? When she's off, when she's misprocessing, when she's into the abuse mode, right? So I said to her, fine, that's what you want your husband to do to you when you're misprocessing. So why not do the same thing to your mother when she is misprocessing? You want your husband to do it to you, but yet you won't do it to your mother. And of course, the reason that you're off, which requires your husband, or you want your husband then to comfort you and demonstrate his love, is because you feel unloved by your mother. But your husband feels unloved when you do this abuse thing to him, but yet you want him to see past your negativity, to see the true you. So do the same with your mother. Do to your mother, when she is off, which brackets is all the time, usually in your mind, do to your mother what you want your husband to do to you. All right? The third one. A woman told me the other day how because of her family sort of problems with housing and so forth, her mother is now looking after her son. So the mother's mother is now looking after her grandson. And the mother of the child is realizing just how wonderful a job her mother is doing with her grandson. You see? And she's just so loving. It's beautiful what she is doing. Well, because it's always easy, as I know from personal experience with a grandparent. You know, you pick up the kid and everything's great. You wet, you call the mother and, hey, it's not my problem. It's, you know, the kid cries, hey, I just get the good bit. You know, any trouble, you pass it on to back to the parent. A grandparent's role is like all care but no responsibility. You have all the fun, but you don't have to get up in the middle of the night and all that sort of stuff, you know. But what it really is, what particularly for the grandmother, and the grandfather too, but especially the grandmother, it's a chance for her to do the right thing. She knows how much she messed up her own child, and here is her chance now to do it right, which is why we find very, very often the main reason why her daughter has a child is to give a grandchild to her mother. And by and large, grandparents become very, very good secondary mothers. You know, Margaret Mead wrote very, very well about this, the role of the grandmother in society. And so what this woman saw is just what a fantastic second mother, surrogate mother, her mother was to the grandchild. You see? And but then all we have to do now to help the woman feel loved by her mother is to say, that's the love that your mother wanted to give you, but couldn't. But that was the love inside her that she wanted to give. So look at how she treats your child, because now she's free to do it. You see? And realize that's what she wanted to do to you and couldn't do. And why couldn't she do it? Because of her relationship with her mother, who probably had a very, very, very good relationship with you, but not as you didn't have with your mother. Because always this jumping of a generation. So if you want to see how loving your mother wanted to be to you, look at how loving she is now to her grandchildren, to your children. So there's three little sort of aphorisms I'll leave you with. If you can keep those in mind, that's about all you need.